The Registrar of the International Criminal Court, Ms. Silvana Arbia, paid a visit to the Republic of Kenya between the 1st and 4th of September. In Nairobi, the ICC Registrar met with the relevant national authorities to discuss the operational and legal framework needed to conduct registry activities in Kenya. The Registrar held meetings with representatives of international organizations and embassies in order to discuss mechanisms of support to the court's operations. Ms. Arbia also visited Naivasha and Nakuru in the Rift Valley and discussed with the local authorities the measures needed to facilitate the ICC Registry's work in Kenya. During her mission, 200,000 copies of the publication Understanding the International Criminal Court were distributed to Kenyans via the Daily Nation newspaper.
We are very happy today because we're in a position to respond to the request that have made to us by the International Criminal Court through the Registrar for the Kenya government to provide privileges and immunities that are relevant for International Criminal Court officials to be able to work in this country. We did receive that request from the Registrar in the form of a letter, and we have looked at it and studied it, and I'm very happy to have to say that indeed we have agreed to comply with every aspect of the request for the privileges and immunities which their officers require to be able to undertake their work. And therefore, on that note, I would like to request the Attorney General to make available the necessary documents that are to be signed by the Minister of Foreign Affairs on behalf of the Kenya government.
With the exchange of letters today, the operational legal framework that is essential for the courts to conduct its work in Kenya is in place. I trust that the government of Kenya will fully respect its obligations under the Rome Statute and will facilitate the important work of the court.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
We as Nation Media Group are honored to have this opportunity to educate Kenyans on the role of the International Criminal Court through our various publications.
In my capacity as Registrar of International Criminal Court, I'm committed to make all the necessary efforts to inform the general public about the court, its mandate, and its work. With the information presented in this booklet, I hope that many Kenyans will find answers to their questions. A well-informed public can contribute its microvision to ensuring lasting respect for international justice and through its enforcement, the prevention of crimes. person will receive requests for cooperation, and I'm sure that
Okay.
you will help us.
Yeah.
So yesterday I have exchanged with the government, with the Ghanaian government, an agreement which permit us to operate in the Kenyan territory legally and with the privileges and immunities for the staff of the court and for the assets of the court.
Okay.
And of course there is a very precise obligation in this agreement that our staff, they have fully respect the law and the regulation of this state.
Okay.
So that means that we express full respect for the authorities of Kenya.
Yeah. I will do the best I can. I'm sure you are out for a purpose and want to achieve the results. So whatever I can on my part, as the mayor of Naivasha, I will do.
Today I have talked with the mayor of Naivasha, which is the authority of this area, and we expect to construct together a very good and fruitful cooperation.
I want to take this opportunity most sincerely welcome you to Nakuru, city of Nakuru, and the current or the new dispensation now, the county of Nakuru. Initially this town, it is the headquarters of Rift Valley, and after now still there remains the headquarters of Rift Valley, the biggest province in the entire country.
You say that this is the center of Rift Valley, it's the capital of Rift Valley, and this was one of the reasons why during my visit to Kenya, after having met with the central authority, I have immediately understood that it was important, very important, to meet with you. This is what I'm here to start cooperation with you. You are the top authority in this area, and I know that we will need your cooperation for achieving our mandate.
It's true we require a lot of sensitization in this place, not only the members of the public, but even the public servants to be educated on some of the activities of the ICC. Because honestly, we only hear and see it in newspapers. We have not had much opportunity to know exactly what the activities are. We are very busy returning back the IDPs back to their original homes. The government is also very busy rebuilding houses for them. The community seems to be getting out of that wave of conflict. It seems to be dying off slowly. All we need is to improve on that and encourage what we call amicable co-living among the residents of the area.